Hello and welcome back to my A to Z. This time it's Oni. I did play this game back in the day. It did come out in the PS2, so it's another old game. All I can remember about it is that it's a third-person action game. Couldn't tell you anything else about it. So with that, I'll just move on and talk about my predictions. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in two minds about this. Part of me thinks it's not going to hold up at all. It's going to be awful playing it. Nothing's going to be fun or enjoyable about it. But at the same time, I literally just played Knights, and while it had its share of jankiness and frustrating sections, I did enjoy it for the most part. Also, like I said in that video, there's kind of a precedent for me disliking revisiting old games. Knights has been the exception so far, so there's a good reason to predict either way, but I'm going to be optimistic this time around. It's the game I picked after all. I'll say I'm going to enjoy it, however, it will have its frustrating moments. But as always, there's only one way to find out, and that's go blasting. Yep, that's one way to stop the truck leaving the building. Yep.
In 5 seconds, you and I will both be dead. The entire tower will be vaporized.
Oh, yep. That's a good solution to both problems. Can't argue with that. Oh, they killed each other. Brilliant. Oh, God. I overshot it. Oh, I need to do that all again. God. Oh my God. I fell to his death as well. That guy just walk into the fire and die? Oh! Oh! A bloody reverse sit out pile driver, was that? Anyway, as I was saying, I love the way I literally walked through this door and I lost all of my equipment. I lost the gun I was carrying, I lost the hypos I was carrying. I must have, just walked through and dropped everything out of my pockets. Oh! There's the pile driver. Oh, the suplex? Jesus. Didn't realize it was against pro wrestlers here. Oh no, I didn't make it in time. No. Shoot down. It's an android, right? We can rebuild it. Man, he got pretty close for carrying a big gun and being a big dude in heavy armor. Wait, did they really program pain into an android? That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Am I the villain? Because I seem to be thinking along the same lines as him. Okay, maybe not the glad they can feel pain, but that's a bit weird. Well, that's handy that the CD fell out, so I can pick it up. It's a bit dark, just breaking his neck like that. Am I the bad guy? Man, that CD is like nearly as big as the laptop she's using.
Target acquired. It's her.
I'm wearing a force field, you stupid old man. That shot would have done nothing to me. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. Yeah, that was my bad. Well, there's nothing more fun than being juggled. Like, what the hell? He wasn't up there when I was literally just up there. Where the hell did he come from? And why was he able to 100 to 0 me in a combo of missiles? I killed us both. I did it again. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I am so sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that to civilians. Oh, that was a thrilling fight.
When I blew the processors, I bought us some time, but at a horrible cost. The dead and the dying now line the streets, but it's impossible to deny the problem any longer. My father's work may prove to be the salvation of the afflicted after all. Mankind as we knew it is doomed. The chrysalis will change us all. Let's hope it's for the better.
And that is a wrap for Oni. Another trip down memory lane for old Alex. Though, thankfully, not as far back this time. Still like 20 years, but you know. Anyway, let's talk gameplay. It did show its age a wee bit. I think back in the early 2000s, the combat was, I'm kind of tempted to say revolutionary. But at the same time, I'm questioning if it actually was. I certainly remember being dumbfounded when I played it. It was absolutely amazing the first time. I don't think I'd played anything like it before. The combat boils down to being a mixture of melee and shooting. Though I'll be honest, I barely did any shooting throughout the entire game. For the melee, you can string combos together and it'd be a mix of like punches, kicks, you can crouch and sweep with your leg, or you can like trip them up with your hand. There's special moves, though I couldn't tell you how they are done. I could only consistently do one, and I'm not even confident I could do that on command. It was the uppercut, by the way. I could only do the uppercut. I once did like a fancy kick, but I never was able to do that again, so I'm not sure how I did it. And there's also throws, which are also really inconsistent, because you have to be like running into an enemy to do it, but like you don't always grab an enemy if you run into them and like punch or kick. So yeah, it's weird. You can also block, and to block attacks you need to be facing the enemy, either backing away from them or not pressing any buttons, which is fine if you're on a one-on-one fight. But as soon as there's more enemies, I found that the block became non-existent. Since you have to face the enemy to block their attacks, if there are multiple enemies, you can't face them all. So you have to have like the reflexes to face them as the attack's coming in to block all the attacks, or if there's an attack coming in from all sides at once, you're kind of screwed. So I wasn't great with blocking. I also kept forgetting there's a dodge because I kept jumping, because I'm so used to like dodge being space on the keyboard, but it was shift. I'm so used to shift being sprint, but there's no sprint button. So yeah, more times than I can count, I find myself just getting juggled by 2, 3, 4 enemies. The shooting is pretty meh. I'll be honest. Aiming is pretty awkward. It has some element of snapping on the enemies, but it feels like the bullets move slower than you would expect them to for bullets. You know, bullets being notorious for moving quite quickly. But in this game, you're able to like dodge the bullets quite easily. And it also makes hitting enemies that are moving pretty difficult. Another limiting factor of the shooting is you can only carry one gun at a time. And in the early missions, ammo seemed pretty scarce, so you weren't really able to reload that gun once you'd run out of ammo. There was also a chance you'd pick up a gun with no ammo in it at all, so that's great. From about halfway in the game, I'll be honest, the combat gets a bit repetitive. It is fun for the first few levels, but sadly it does get old over the course of the game's 14 missions. For the movement, I would say it was fine, though I'm not really a fan of double tap a button to sprint, and since I was playing the Anniversary Edition on the PC, it only has mouse and keyboard inputs, so having no dedicated sprint button felt a bit off. Though I'm sure it doesn't feel as bad on a controller with an analog stick, because clicking the analog stick forward twice is quite easy. Also, it really suffered in sections that required precise movement, and by that I mean sections with lasers, because that's really the only section that required it. And there's quite a lot of sections with lasers that you have to avoid, otherwise you'll get gunned down, gassed out, or blown up. For a few of them I just cheesed it, like the gas tunnel where I just pumped up a hypo and legged it through, hoping I didn't die because I couldn't be asked trying to avoid those lasers. And the second like computer laser boss fight where I just tanked a bunch of shots so I could deactivate the computer to get into the next phase. Outside of the laser sections, the movement was fine. I thought it would be a lot more janky than it was. Let's move on to the story, and I think the story is actually pretty interesting. It gave me Ghost in the Shell vibes, and I think it was inspired by Ghost in the Shell. The anime intro and end sequences were nice to see. It kind of gives it that timelessness feel. If they had made the cutscene with the in-game models, it wouldn't look as good. The only thing holding it back is the aspect ratio, but I'm sure there are talented people out there who can upscale it. Probably already have, if I look for it. And finally, let's talk predictions. I believe I was kind of torn about how I would feel about this, but in the end I said I was going to be optimistic and will enjoy it for the most part, but will experience frustration with it. Yeah, pretty bang on. Definitely had a share of frustrating moments. Something I didn't mention, the checkpoint system. The game says at specific points, and if you die you are taken back to that point. There is no autosaves. Often levels will have like 4 save areas, so when you quit out you don't save where you are at that moment. You quit out and you load the previous save you passed. I'm sure I'll have it on the screen so you'll see the big list. That wasn't great because some of those sections were hella long, and walking off the ledge and dying, being grappled by an enemy and like him throwing you off the edge, dying in stupid ways. And these sections could be like 15-20 minutes sometimes, or at least they felt like it. It didn't feel great. The frustration with the laser sections wasn't fun. I played the Anniversary Edition of it, which is a community made version, and that's basically to ensure it runs on modern systems. I'm sure it fixes a lot of jank and problems that the OG version has, and makes it a bit more modern. So what I will say, if you're interested in playing this game, that's the version I would get. I don't know how well the OG version holds up. You can emulate it, but yeah, Anniversary Edition works well on modern PCs and is pretty fun for the most part. Well, in my opinion anyway. On the Alex enjoyment rating, it's getting kneecapped.
That's your call. You can pull the trigger or you can walk away. It's up to you.
No, it was never up to me. You did this.
Well, that is done. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for sticking around to watch us choose what I'll be playing for P. As always, I'm joined by Nick.
Hello.
IOI.
Hello.
And Hans.
What about you?
So what are we doing today, Nick?
We are not playing Super Smash Bros.
Ooh.
We are watching other people play Super Smash Bros. and we'll be randomly assigning an order to hopefully a 4-person game. If it ends up being a team thing, we will take it from there, but hopefully a 4-person game of Smash Bros. Randomly selected online to pick our game.
Nice.
So, Hans, what is your game? And you will be number 1.
My game is one that I think Alex played briefly. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Okay.
The one where the textures don't load in for the Black Ranger. Do you remember
Alex,
that?
what is your game? And you will be number 2.
Prey, the remake.
Me. What is my game? And I'm picking Persona 4 Golden.
Jesus Christ.
And I will be number 3.
So
And
you don't want the P video to be done this year, do you?
Okay, man. You got plenty of time. These episodes aren't going up yet. You got all the time in the world to play Persona 4.
My God.
IY, number 4. What is your game?
My game, Nicholas, is Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah!
I have heard that is like impossible to play on an emulator. Because the timings do not make any sense when it's not going through a CRT machine. Like CRT TV.
It's gonna be great entertainment then.
Yep.
Where is Persona 4 Royal?
It is on Steam.
Oh, is it on
Persona
PC?
4, Persona 4 Golden is on Steam. So, Hans is number 1, so he'll be whoever the leftmost character is, and then it'll be Alex the second one, me the third one, IY the fourth one.
Yeah, player 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. USA v Canada. Double Ganondorf. We got this, IY.
I'm Incineroar. Rawr.
Your favorite Pokemon.
We Angus 1 and 2.
To be fair, Incineroar is not bad. I actually, wait, was that Sun and Moon?
Yeah.
I didn't play that one. Oh, get fucked.
Got that with IY. What do you do?
Incineroar just pile drives you into the lava.
First life is data, man.
That was another Ganondorf. This is not looking good.
Man, it's fine. You know, it's just.
What do you expect when you're against 2 prime fighters, a cat and a man with exceedingly pointy hair? Oh, Incineroar! Wait, what is going on? Are they actually... Oh, Lariato!
Got that with IY.
Look, I'll happily admit, I believe my Ganon was the worst Ganon.
Guys, I have one question for you. What you gonna do when Incineroar comes for you?
So we'll do, alright, Hans is red team. Alex is blue team.
Oh, god damn it, Donkey Kong.
So Hans is DK and Dark Pit. Alex is King K. Rool and Rob.
So Hans,
Yeah,
why did you pick Power Rangers Battle for the Grid?
because I remember you playing it, and I just remember like you facing the Black Ranger and his attacks not having texture. It just tickled me, and I thought that'd be funny.
So Hans is now actually player 3 and player 4.
I'm just red team. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
you're a red team.
I am Donkey Kong. Oh, what just happened?
Both in game and in real life.
I do like to wear nothing but a tie.
And you wonder why I don't let you work from home.
Come on!
Oh, Pit's got this
No,
one.
stop me put the grind. Just fight. Stop spamming that move. I hate you.
Man, Alex wins a lot of these.
Yeah. It's his show, man.
And you even assigned the numbers, so you can't complain
I know.
about that.
I fucking hate Rob.
So there you go, Alex. You're going to be playing
Your own
Prey.
game. My
Prey,
game.
yeah. Who could have seen that coming?
Is there a nitro, Alex?
I thought one of you said I'd be playing.
Yeah, but that was back whenever it was fading into the game. Now it's just ending.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, just...
You should just. Why'd you just be like, I'll see you next time?
Okay, bye. I'll see you next time.
Just cut Hans saying see you next time in there.
God, guys. Literally playing Smash. Why not just like smash the like button? God.
Next time, I'll be praying with myself. See you then.
That's what she's saying.
Punchy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bunch is going to sue us for copyright.